Yo, Supersonic. How's it going, dog? You really gonna make me wait here like this every single time? Oh my god. Rough, man. It's getting out of the shower. I took a shower not too long ago. It was pretty nice. It's pretty fat. No webcam today. Yeah, I'm tired. I didn't sleep today, so I'm just gonna do kind of a short stream just to stream, and then we'll be back on track tomorrow. I'll stream about this time. I mean, Credit Fraud had it right when he said I basically stay up 2 hours later every day. It's more like I stay up about I end up per week staying up an average about an hour later. Okay, so that's not possible. Got it. So I end up after a course of like say a month or two, I go from waking up at 6 p.m. to waking up at 2 a.m. So then once in a while, I have to just stay up all day in order to get everything back on track. Well, I mean, I've only started at like 2 a.m. twice, but yeah, it was like midnight one night. It's been midnight a few times. Really, like last night and the night before are the only times it's been 2 a.m. But that's too late. I don't like waking up at 2 in the morning, you know? That's not the plan. So it's just something I think I'm gonna have to do, you know? Because I'm just, I'm just gonna lose the sleep, I feel, inevitably. I don't like going to bed at 5 p.m. That's ridiculous. I don't see what's going on. Oh. I thought maybe that would work. don't know what's going on. I just naturally, I worked like 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. So yeah, kind of work nights. That's just how my schedule just naturally goes. And so when I worked those hours, I mean, I would come home after work sometimes and stream. So yeah. Yeah. So that's just kind of when I was streaming. So that's sort of... was supposed to jump there or something? Is there just another waiting section? I think the block is just there to kill you. Unless that's part of the troll. Seems like I just need to jump. I need to get out of this. I mean, I guess... I mean, it looks like the block is just gonna be something bad. I feel like I just needed to jump. I guess it just pushes me on you. Oh yeah, it kills you. So you just need to jump, I guess. Man, if that's a frame jump, I can't seem to get it. I feel like I'm not going the right way or doing the right thing. Something's failing. Alright, this one's really bad. There's no chance we're liking this level. I think of what I could be missing. Yeah, Saw just pieced out. Did not know that block was there, did I? What's that sound I'm hearing? It's pretty bad when you start playing levels by sound. What am I hearing? This can't be the right way. Even if I go over top, there's... Well, I mean, if you could go over top, that could be good. So the block just circles around. I don't see what you can do here. I mean, it doesn't really give you time to jump. Does it? And those stumps aren't really high enough to do anything. We have this stump now. What the hell does this stump do? What are these switches for? What is this? I mean, there could be anything in here. Why am I sinking? Let's see if I can get this mole to do anything. Damn, that fucker sank like a stone. Shit. I mean, seriously, who's this Billie Eilish? Does anyone know? What the fuck was all that weird shit? This is one of the worst levels I've ever played. I mean, for real. So how the fuck are you supposed to survive this? I don't understand. This is rough. Wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the mandatory 5 seconds waiting for each turn. I mean, I probably died 30 times. I mean, that's 150 seconds of just sitting. Doing nothing. And that's not even a troll. I mean, you can't even move. I died to that once. And then a subsequent 50 times, but still. Not because I didn't know it was there. It's just impossible to avoid. So that's actually unavoidable. So you have to move out of the way there. I don't even see how to move out of the way. Like, where am I going? Maybe the muncher's not actually there. Maybe it's one of those clear munchers. Can't even try it. We got all the top quality gameplay. Top quality level calls for top quality gameplay. Oh yeah, this music's a bomb, man. It just gets better too. I'm gonna try to hit that. Oh, can I do that? Can I get out of there faster? No. You don't know who Billie Eilish is? Damn it, man. Nobody seems to know. I would like to know. So if anybody finds out, if you hear anything, you know, hit me up. How's it going? Is it Muave? How do you say that? I don't know that word. Avenger is fine. Alright, cool. So what just happened there? It just knocked the other one back over there? I didn't mean to do that. I'm down with an Arabian dancer. Alright, so we got it this time. Oh, I didn't want that to pop up. Oh, so it's that one that pops back up. Huh. So you just have a second there? I didn't really catch. I didn't catch what was happening. How do I find them? I just look in uncleared expert. Normally I just search the tag puzzle solving only, but not everybody that makes DGR levels. So I think I've beaten basically every uncleared expert level that has only the tag puzzle solving or has puzzle solving in the tag. So now I've started searching puzzle solving, themed, and standard as the tags, because I couldn't find any more. And if we run out of those, we'll start using DGR's Twitter, I guess. I don't really want to do that. So if you search low clear rate super expert levels, you don't get uncleared levels for some reason. You get most of the levels have been cleared, they just have really low clear rates. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, you can't get through there, though. TTS spam. Classic. You gotta love Aura's TTS, man. It just never gets tiring, does it? Alright, let's see what this does this time. I mean... So that time it moved a little bit for a second. I don't get it. Yeah, it doesn't give me a chance to go over there. Oof, 12 hours a day. I bet the owners of the company are happy about the coronavirus. Making bank. You know, so now I don't know how to get through here. Is this muncher clear though? No, it's not. Yeah, it's you gotta crash so you can be rested enough to survive the next day. Yeah, I've done some long hours like that before. It sucks. Yeah, I just don't understand this part, what to do here. I feel like that thing is supposed to go away, but it doesn't. I don't get it, man. Oh yeah, my level, I would not, that white pepper, I would not play that. It's hard. It's hard and it's super convoluted. It's more convoluted than it is hard. The clear check time is almost 8 minutes. But I think if you were an expert and you knew the level inside out, you could beat it in 5 something. Unless there's cheese. Yeah, I don't understand this at all, man. I can't get this to work. It could absolutely have cheese, yeah. I mean, Druid cheesed the pokey part. Yeah, it's a long level with a lot of different steps that have to be done, or at least the way I did it. They were done in a very particular order. And there's a lot of hidden blocks and stuff too that you need. I wouldn't play it. It's not meant to be played. It's not a level that's meant to be played. It's just a really bad... It's just a really bad level. I basically, you know, if you sit and you do this fucking shit for a few hours, you eventually want to make something like that. And so that was my version of it. If these people had spent 100 hours playing Barb levels, they would make the same kind of shit. But I don't want to make stuff that takes me a super long time to upload, but that did take me almost 5 hours to upload. Which I think is a long time for what it is. Yeah, I don't understand how to get through here at all. It was just built out of playing these levels. I can't really imagine how long it would take somebody to beat that blind. I don't know. No, I don't like uploading my own levels. I start to dislike them after a while if I do that. I just don't. I don't like my own level creation that much. So I don't know. I guess I have to give up on this one. I can't see how to get through this muncher part. If that's even the right way, I don't even know. I can't get this spring to move the muncher. I mean, if I ever was inspired to spin that, but actually that white pepper level is the longest I've spent on an upload by about, if it took me 5 hours to upload it, I don't think I've ever spent more than an hour or hour and a half uploading something. Yeah, I see no window whatsoever to get through there. Yeah, I end up hating my levels, yeah. But I usually, if anything, I just make them easier. So I don't have to fuck with them. Yeah, I don't see any window to get through here at all. Oh, maybe I can't hit this block is the problem? I guess that's the problem. I'm hitting the block. Okay. I guess the block fucks you somehow, maybe. Yeah, I like to spend maybe an hour uploading a level at the most. Less is good. And I'm not that good, so I don't... you know, I don't like fucking with it. I've got a few levels that have some pretty low clear rates, but that's just because nobody good plays them, because they're, again, not that good. Now, what's going to happen there? I mean, I guess, I still don't think I can get through there. I mean, I'm about to start trying to think of a different way out of here. So I don't think this is it. But all of my levels are better than white pepper. That being said, they're not good. They're poopy. Couple of decent moments. I actually, if you want to play a decent level of mine, there's one called My Brother Paul. I think that's my best level. And it's not perfect, but it's solid. It's fair. It's pretty short. It's almost got some interesting moments in it. Can I just duck there? I guess I'll just try ducking. I'm gonna make a level soon though. Try to do something around, you know, like 2 or 3% clear rate. But I mean, even my easy levels are 2% because just nobody plays them. And I don't blame them. I don't recommend playing my levels. I don't think they're good. But the thing I do best is make hot shit trash, similar to this. Except not as bad as this, maybe, or maybe as bad as this, something similar. That water level I made, my newest level, is pretty fucking bad. It's pretty wretched. It's got some blind. It's just got obnoxious shit in it, like blind stuff, and you know, stuff that, you know, blind falls and weird shit like that. It's just not gonna. It's got a really aggressive screen scroll, which is my favorite part about it. Is you actually will die to the screen scroll a few times. That did a pretty wicked. I was playing Endless Normal, and I got yeah, see, that just kills you. I don't see what you can do there, other than maybe get out of the way. But I think it's still gonna just bounce that shit back up. I don't think that's the right way. I mean, I sort of feel like maybe there's a pipe in the lava or something. But I've already tried that. I mean, something falls out right here. I don't understand what. I mean, what could fall out right here that would matter? A mushroom, I guess? I mean, that doesn't work. This doesn't work. No, I mean, I jumped there. I actually got a jump and nothing. So that doesn't feel right. I mean, it acts like it's gonna move this muncher, and then it never does. And it's just there. I've tried to even off-screen it. There's no window there to do anything that I can see. Oh, that's the spring, I think, on that track. I don't think that's anything special. I am definitely far beyond redemption. I don't. But when I finally wake up, there's nothing else to do but write a silly song and sing it just for you. I don't see a window. So I guess I need to start thinking of other strats. Unless... Unless there's something else I could do. I don't really see it. Yeah, there's no way you can get through there. So we would need a mushroom. Just wanted to land on the cannon. Yeah, I don't see what to do here. have no idea what this trick could possibly be. There's not a door there, there's not a pipe there. You can't jump up from the cannon, or I mean from the swamp stump. That doesn't work. So what can work? Something's gotta work. Is it just waiting? I understand what kills me there. I don't know what's in the lava right there. It's weird. What could this mole ever do? What could that mole do? Let me look at the more info. I haven't done that yet. It's hard to tell anything that's going on. There's got to be some way to despawn that muncher, but I don't... Wait, what is... Oh, okay. So that's dropping something. Some other bullshit. Where's the axe? Oh, the axe is over here. The axe is hidden in what looks like a bunch of springs. Well, there's got to be a way through there, but I do not know what it is. It can't be that complex. I don't believe that it's that complex. Is it just waiting? There's just the one sideways spring. There's the bullet. There's the muncher that falls. I don't believe that you can get through there. There's just not enough window to make that jump. So that's impossible. Doing it with the spring is impossible. So knowing that, we have to look for a different way. I mean, I feel like it's something weird though. What is it, hitbox? We could use that spring to kick this thing off screen. I don't know what that would do. One thing I haven't done is blow this up. Oh, and go through the door, but that's because I can't. Can I? Can I off screen this? I was thinking that would be my last resort. I can't actually even do that though. Yeah, I can't even do that. Oh, this is your jam. Oh yeah, we can do that though. That's one thing we can do. Just go through the store after blowing up the... I don't really see what that would do, but maybe. You never know. Yeah, that didn't do shit. Getting through here with the switch wouldn't do any good. And the block just starts on the track right there, so that doesn't do anything. Is it just getting through here somehow? Man, that would be just like a perfect frame jump. Maybe, if it's even possible. I mean, I guess it is. And I'm getting a jump. It's just not enough. Yo, Planet Zero K, yeah, it was fucking Louis leg. Yeah. Yeah, he plays my music on stream sometimes. Thanks for the follow.
He was isolated by the ones he hated, so he masturbated. Becoming a dark dancer, searching for the answer to a lonely cancer. And so his own dysfunction echoed as destruction, and eloquence erupted.
Yeah, I'm working on something right now. Yeah. I've got a new thing going.
With disease in his mind.
I've got about, right now, it's about, and it's not great by any means. There are moments of it I like. It's about 30 minutes. So, I mean, I'm proud of that. It ends up spawning a launcher down there, which is kind of interesting. Spawns a launcher down there. But I don't see how we would ever get back down there. I don't really know what this spring does. Unless you could get through that spring somehow. But I don't think so. Yeah, and I'm jumping there. I'm not getting anything. Move to South Carolina? I mean, I would consider it. I'm gonna have to move at some point, I feel. I hate just staying in the same place for too long. I think I'm gonna title the new song, I'm gonna title it, Who is Billie Eilish? Alright, there's gotta be something we're fucking overlooking. Come on, guys. Help me out here. I'm suffering with this. What am I overlooking? There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something I'm doing wrong here. Go from where I am to another chair? Like in the room? Oh, you live in Ohio? Some good beer in Ohio. There's Fatheads. There's Great Lakes Brewing. Hoppin' Frog. Hoppin' Frog's in Akron. I don't remember where Fatheads is from. There's probably other good Ohio breweries that I'm not thinking of at the moment. I need help in this level, man. This level's giving me the what for. I mean, I just feel like I don't understand what's happening. Like, this thing is supposed to move. And it just doesn't. Why? I could use those bullets, but what the hell can I even use them for? Nothing. And there's just jack shit here, man. Am I trying to spawn something up here? What's going on? Oh, you're a climber? Nice. Love your depressants in Ohio. Well, it is Ohio. Oh, you make SMW hacks? That's fucking cool. Why is that piranha still there? I wanted it to be gone. Despawn, piranha. How can I do anything here, really? There's this thing, it's back. What the fuck is this thing doing back? How can you do anything? You can say, hey, this might work, and then I'll try it. This is a hard one. Now, nobody even has any ideas. Like, when people are looking at this, where's Morpha? Morpha had all kinds of ideas last night. I want to see what motherfucking Morpha's like. Can we summon Morpha?
Skipper smiles too.
No, Derv. I've beaten almost all of these. I don't want to exit the course. I want to win. I especially want to win since it's this just one stupid little fucking thing holding me back like this. Like, why is it doing that? How do we not make it do that? You see what I'm talking about? We just need it to not do that. That's it. That's the solution. Wait. Can that spring do something? Can we do something with the spring? Yeah, this is a good song. This is definitely a good song. I like that kind of buzzing sound that's going on in the background. Yeah, we're trying to figure this level out, yo. It's killing me inside. I mean, I'm getting desperate here. I mean, look at that good move. I mean, I figured that much out. Yeah, these guys are good with synths. This is how desperate I am. Okay. That did nothing. It's pup time, what the fuck? What's in the door? Yeah, it looks like, I'll show you, it's just, it's a mess. How weird is that you mentioned dogs in the fucking pup time? What are the odds of you mentioning dogs right after I get this invasive ass pup time bot? It's actually pretty funny.
Wow, what a great
Yeah, you'll be fine. I mean, you just gotta do it, you know? Don't give yourself the option, just fucking do it. Don't say, should I do this? Say, I'm doing this, and now I'm gonna work out the rest, you know? It's mind over matter in situations like that. I've taken a Greyhound bus all over the country. I've been on a Greyhound bus for 70 hours straight. And that's not an easy thing to do, is live on a Greyhound bus. But I mean, when you set your mind to it, you can do anything, you know. If you don't think you can do anything you want, there was a guy on a show called Jackass. His name is Steve O. Look at some of the shit that he's done, and then you'll realize that riding the bus is a treat. Steve O. That guy broke his face. He broke his own face. More than once. So you can't go through the door with the muncher on it. Yeah, I mean, you gotta get to the bus early, you know. You always want to be early to the bus. And if you miss the bus, you just call work and you say, hey, I'm sorry I missed the bus, you know. I was on time, the bus wasn't. Yeah, dude, I took a Greyhound to Key West from Missouri, and our bus broke down in Georgia. So we had to sit on the side of the interstate in a broken down Greyhound for hours waiting on a new one to arrive. And guess what happened after that? They don't have the next bus waiting for you when you get back to the bus terminal. You gotta sit in fucking Orlando and wait until the next goddamn bus comes. So I had to do an overnight in Orlando. I spent an entire day doing nothing, not even going anywhere. It's just stream my whole bus ride. I like this song too. This is a good one. So I'm wondering, can that mole do something? Alright, I'll show you what's in the door. It's nothing special. Wait, we didn't hit the block that time though. But that doesn't help. Yeah, we had, I don't remember how many hours it was between buses. It was over 10. I mean, we sat on the interstate waiting probably 3 hours for the bus. And then we had a good overnight layover in Orlando, just sitting at the bus terminal doing jack shit. And so then every bus I took from the whole state of Florida south that I had to transfer on, I had to wait for the next one because we missed our scheduled one. And then you had to hope that there was room for you on the bus. So they were super cramped. Is it a clue about how long to wait? I don't know where to wait. I mean, you can go right here. No, it's not a clue. This block just comes over and kills you. I mean, you think, and you can see the block just circulates. Yeah, it's like a missed flight and connecting flights, yeah. The block just circulates, I'm pretty sure, once you get to the other place. I mean, maybe we're waiting. I don't know where we're waiting or what we're waiting on. And I know what you'd think, that this is a track where something could fall, but it's just the spring starts here. The spring spawns here and goes up, and that's what knocks you up. And the block is not spawned, I don't think. At the moment. And we can wait and see if the block is spawned. I don't think it is. Yeah, the on-off track for the saw, it just makes the saw fall. That's all I can see that it does. The saw falls off. I mean, maybe something's gonna fall there. Alright, so maybe we need to do something like... Yeah, I think that the switch being off is the right thing. But I don't know. I mean... Yeah, if we could open it up in the editor, we'd be able to solve it, maybe. Unless it's something tech.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But you might be right. It could just be something falling. And it's probably on this track. But we've been waiting like 3 minutes though. The track's not that long. Wait. Yeah, we looked at more info. It looks pretty bad because all the semi-solids are so dark. See what I mean? You can't really, it's really hard to tell what's going on. I mean, there's some shit around, but there's no way to go backwards that I can tell. And you know, you can hide all that shit. Look how deep the lava is, too. You can hide so much shit in that lava. I mean, there's a mushroom in the top, and it's hard to even tell that it's a mushroom. I actually can't tell that it's a mushroom. So let's go back in and look around. What's the comment? Nothing. It's super helpful. So here's what's interesting. Here's an interesting fact. You hear all these explosions. Okay, you hear these thwomps exploding in the beginning. What's up with that? I mean, that's giving it time to do something. I mean, what's happening? Obviously, okay, we know one thing. And that is that the on-off switch is now off. So that's kind of key. Us not being able to move in the beginning is a problem. So for some reason he's turned the switches off. You know, why? Why would he do that? Oh man, I'm glad you guys are digging the music tonight. That's excellent. Yeah, is the way, but it seems like they're setting it up in a way that they want it to be a certain way. So there's a thwomp that kills you there. I mean, there's no way to get around those munchers. So right there is where the thwomp hits the on-off switch. So what is happening? I mean, all that is bad. Where is that shit going? That's a question. And it's also making that trigger as well. Also as well. Dude, I like this pup time shit. I think it has a cooldown. I think it has a cooldown. Try it again in a few seconds. What could that mole do? What can any of this do? What can any of this do? I mean, and when you guys can look at this. There's no way out of here. Wait. No, it just kills you. Yeah, free hot dog. So I blew this up and went in the door, did I not? I did. That didn't help. How do we get past this shit? That's what I really want to know. That's what is killing me to know. Are we supposed to hit one of these cannons over here? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why are these arrows here? I'm throwing free hot dogs. What the hell, man? So that invisible block's just there to troll you, I think. What could any of this do? I mean, there could be a hidden block underneath one of these hidden blocks. What could this mole do? The mole just dies. The mole doesn't do shit. Is this just waiting in some weird spot? That's terrible, man. Are we just supposed to wait here? Why don't we, Oh, there's the block. I don't think that does anything, though. Let's see. The block should at least kick down that piranha plant that's up there, but maybe the piranha plants don't even spawn. There you go. What is that saw doing? You know, it could also be just a falling hidden block. Yeah, because the track changes right there. I don't know, I'm completely stumped on this one. I mean, we'd be making progress if we could just move that muncher, but I don't see at all how to move that muncher. I mean, I see how to move it, but it just keeps bouncing back to where it was. In between the two arrows? I mean, there are invisible blocks in the lava. But I mean, as far as... I mean, yeah, you would think there'd be a hidden block, I mean, somewhere above that. But I don't see how to hit them and survive. Yo, silly bear's disease. How's it going, yo? Yeah, see, we've got... Yeah, I mean, you'd think there'd be one more hidden block right there, but I don't see how to get it. Wait. Maybe we could ride the spring? Ride the tiger? Like Dio? Okay, I want to get this fucking muncher out of the... Ride the tiger! If you see his stripes, then you know he's clean! Alright, let's try that. Let's get fucking crazy. To quote the legendary Ozzy Osbourne, let's get fucking crazy. But I wanted to get this muncher out of the way first. I wanted to get this muncher out of the way. Does that even look like it would work? I mean, the waiting could even begin right here. See, I'm not going to hit those blocks yet. I want that muncher out of the way, because it's obviously going to cause problems. I don't know if that'll work. No, just keep sitting it back. I don't know. I mean, I didn't mean to hit both of those blocks. I'm gonna ride the snake anyway this time. If it kills us, it kills us. There's really nothing we can do. I don't believe this is the solution. I think it's something much simpler. And also, if we could not... Okay, there's nothing in it. There was nothing in the block. It was just a coin. So here's another... Okay, here's the main thing. Here's what we got to figure out at this moment in time. Is how can I survive without hitting that block with the piranha in it. I feel like maybe that's the issue. But I have yet to find a way to successfully do that because that muncher just flies all over the goddamn place. So what we need is to trigger the spring. Oh, I did trigger it. Okay. Is this anything? It is. And then, watch this, it's magic.
I was out chopping cotton, and my brother was baling hay.
We're in business, baby. We're in business, baby.
I walked back to the house to eat. Mama hollered out the back door.
Alright. I'm also an idiot. I'm gonna go get some coffee.
And then she said, I got some news this morning from Choctaw Ridge. Today, Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. And Papa said to Mama as he passed around the black-eyed peas, well, Billy Joe, he never had a lick of sense. Pass the biscuits, please. Wasn't I talking to him after church last Sunday night? I'll have another piece of apple pie. You know, it just don't seem right. I saw him at the sawmill yesterday on Choctaw Ridge. And now you tell me Billy Joe has jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. And Mama said to me, child, what's happened to your appetite? I've been cooking all morning, and you hadn't touched a single bite. Oh, that nice young preacher, Brother Taylor, dropped by today.
Alright, that was terrible by me.
He'd be pleased to have dinner on Sunday. Oh, by the way, he said he saw someone that looked like you up on Choctaw Ridge.
I'd like to apologize to the state of New York.
And him and Billy Joe
Are those heart eyes and kitty?
was up and off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
Is that one of the new modifications? Oh, does it give it? It gives it the little HE. That's nice. It gives it an added little suffix. I like that. Okay, well that was bad. Now we just go back to ignoring everything. Like a typical DGR level.
Years come and gone since we
Did I hit the POW?
about Billy Joe.
You fucking muncher.
Becky Thompson, they bought a store in Tupelo. There was a virus going round, Papa caught it, and he died last spring.
Dude, it's just dumb. I'm almost embarrassed at how you do it. I knew it was something easy, and I've known for a while. This is the thing about these levels. I don't have the confidence to go with my own gut instinct, and I gotta work on that as far as I mean, I knew what it was. I knew we needed to spawn the spring. What you have to do is, you kind of just have to, like, jump out a little. You have to, like, get this spring to spawn without falling off. It's hard to do. See, there, you just have to... Or is it just waiting? Oh, fuck. So stupid. Oh, and that's a kiss one? That's funny. So yeah, it may just be waiting. I don't know. Let's see if it's just waiting. I think you do have to get the screen to scroll just a little bit right there. Yeah, it's pretty particular. And then, and I knew this already, you can just run off right here and it works. So what do we do here? We just run. I don't remember what I did here before. Does this even work? I don't know how we get up there. Laughing at me. Okay, so we need to go that way. Well, clearly we're gonna hit that no block. I think we'll hit that no block. Yeah. There used to be a mushroom up here. I guess you can't really go that way though, can you? No. So we can hit a switch up there, and that's probably going to blow the wall up, I would guess. Well, I mean, I'd spawned the spring before. The whole thing was, I didn't know how to spawn the spring without hitting the block. See, the problem with it is, really, and what gives it away is the wrong way to do it. This is what I was doing, is this. Because I was thinking that's what you had to do to spawn the spring, was to scroll the screen over that far. But then the muncher just pops right back there. So, I mean, that occurred to me that not hitting that block would be the correct way. But I didn't realize it was going to be some kind of fucking pixel perfect spring spawn. I just didn't expect that. That it was going to be that precise to spawn the spring. See, it's like really hard actually. It's not easy. Like, they made that as difficult as they possibly could. I think you actually do have to jump out a little bit off the ground, and then you found a DGR troll and new arrivals. Well, play that motherfucker, man, and you beat the shit out of it. And then if you don't, send it to me, or send it to me anyway. I'll tell you, my goal is these punk motherfuckers want DGR to play these levels. Well, guess what? He's not going to, because I already beat it. He's not going to play these cleared ass fucking garbage levels. He'll play them if they're uncleared, but he won't play them if they've been cleared. So we're freeing DGR. I'll probably be the godfather to his children someday. I mean, that's what I'm guessing, at least. You know, if he doesn't just straight offer me his wife. Dude, how's that not working? I don't understand it. You lost it because you played something else. Well, be that way. That's fine. Yeah, that is a hard move. I don't really know exactly what to do there to make it consistent. Dude, I'm not going to play these forever. I'll probably burn out on these, just like I'll go back to doing barb levels and shell levels at some point. It's just, this is just new to me right now. I'll get tired of it, because all these levels are the same, pretty much. It's just figure out how they're fucking you, you know? Like this one has this little unique brand of fucking in it, and I can't seem to figure out. I mean, look at that. It's not spawning. Look at that. How? Tell me how that's not spawning. I mean, I'm just tapping the button as lightly as I can. I just kind of want to know if you can even do it from up here, or if you actually have to jump out. Yeah, you actually have to jump out. You can't even do it from up there. That's interesting. So you have to do it by jumping out. So it wasn't so simple. It's just me not spawning the spring. I can't even do it now. It's a hard move. Yeah, we'll be trying to free me at some point. Yeah, I actually don't know how to do it. So I mean, it's not really like I didn't know what I needed to do, because I did. I just didn't think it was possible because I already tried this and it didn't work.
Once I live on a dead-end street, the little bitty woman with big old feet. It was always
That's hard.
it was always poor.
That's a precision move.
Outside was 44. One day bad luck went in my mind, sucked on my soul and made me blind. I thought she lied, so I opened the drawer, pulled out my bullets and my 44.
I'm wondering if this is even right. Is that a hint? I'm supposed to stand under there? You're kidding me. That's actually a hint.
I found her in a store with a preacher man.
I mean, why would I not want that?
A train went by as I ran out the door. The number on the engine was 44. I rode that train to New Orleans and took my tears to a voodoo queen. I couldn't live like that no more. It was my birthday, I was 44.
I'll take the checkpoint. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. So that's where we need to go? But what's up there? I don't know, I just want to die. Look, we got to die and we don't have to do the bullshit this turn. I don't want to laugh too soon, because they'll fuck me. That's not a burrito. Oh, so that other pipe's probably gonna take me back to the beginning. So, I'm gonna die one more time. I wish Morpha had been here, just to see if he would have figured that out. I wish Morpha had been here to try to figure out the, parkour. Why? I don't believe you. I guarantee you this checkpoint leads back to the beginning, and that's probably what we need to do. We probably need to go in the other pipe, but I don't know. I don't know yet. You know, because Morpho was calling some shit last night. I mean, I don't think it was as obscure as that. And he wasn't right about everything, but I would like to have seen, because I was actually stumped right there. I mean, that felt pretty grim as far as the progress went. That felt pretty motherfucking grim. Bruh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, we've had a lot of follows lately. I'm probably almost to 800 followers. I'll have to do an 800 follower hype scenario. Okay. No, that was the CPU was just as it was. It was just like that. I mean, we could go through this pipe up here. I don't care, even if it can't really. Oh, so this is just a death. This is just a death march. It's asking us to do some shit that they probably didn't do. I'll probably just start over. Yeah, since there's two of these, makes me think that, wait. What if there's a P switch and that's the N? Why is that P there? I was in the subworld, so it wouldn't matter. Because the goal is in something fucked up. Looks like a bunch of springs. Alright, so we've seen pretty much all of the main world then. So we do have to get to the subworld. And then we come out a pipe, I guess, at the end. And then somehow we drop down. Alright. Is that what it said? No CP1 if you're Link? I knew it said no CP1 if you're, but I couldn't really understand what it said after that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. No CP1 if you're Link. So that means we're gonna go through a door. So we need to look at that again. So there's a door and a pipe. Okay, so I see. So we need to be Link. So when we get to the bottom of the spring stack there, so we can sword the bottom of it and get to the goal. Otherwise, we'll have to go through a door that takes us back to CP1. Which is fine. I'd rather do anything other than that, what I'm doing right now. I mean, knock on Link, but this just, all this waiting and stuff just really sucks. And then the tedium. Waiting. It's about a 30-second section where, you know, you're spending 20 seconds of it waiting. Yo, in-train. Alright, we're back. So yeah, 2 pipes and a door both lead you back to CP1, or at least could just be the door. It could be a pipe in the door. It could just be, yeah, it's most likely just the door. Oh, we have to die. So I don't know how they did this. Maybe they knew a way to reset. Or they did, yeah, I don't know. I guess you could reset. You could have reset that, so. Mystery solved. I don't know if I believe any of this shit, though, really. I don't know if I believe any of this shit. I mean, here we're waiting, but it's somehow less bad. It's actually a longer wait, too. Just because we can move. Feels less bad because we can move. Okay, we'll just stand there and wait. And you might be able to beat the level from that death situation. Yeah, this whole level just sucks really bad. I mean, there's just running, and it's just a really bad level. I mean, what the fuck is that, you know? I'm just playing a DGR, a hashtag DGR troll level. Not really grinding anything.
I still remember that day in December when you pretended to fall on the stairs. You said you were scared that the top of your head was open and bared itself to
I mean, those are both no blocks, aren't they? You need this cassette. Team lag? Now, what is that? People that lag out levels?
You said that you tripped on a box that he shipped before he committed himself to the war. I was at work and believed you were
Okay, that's some nice blind platforming there.
dirt from a hole in the yard.
Okay, so that one's a note block down there for sure.
You were still lying the following morning out there.
So what do I do?
Watch you arrange those portraits you painted.
Is that not a note block? I guess we just have to try it. We just gotta let this level kill me in every possible way. I mean, I've heard of people lagging out levels, making them take, you know, 2 hours to beat or more. People did that in Mario Maker 1. Okay, so I guess there's a... I guess we just jump straight over, maybe, to that skull platform. This is just terrible. And this is like buying just a really nice sweater and just throwing up all over it. As soon as you get it. First time you wear it. You wear it to a Christmas party, you get too fucking drunk, and... yeah, because, I mean, there's a saw down there, too, but maybe that one is a note block. Or, I mean, you know, you wear it to a Christmas party, you've never really worn it before, you're super happy you bought it, you wake up the next day, you don't remember anything, you smell something funny, you pick up your sweater, it's still a little damp with vomit, and you've ruined your fucking sweater. That is what I'm playing right now, a vomity-ass sweater. Can I wear this? Can I have anything in this level? I cannot. And you know, all you can really do is just put the sweater in the trash can. You just don't even, it's just that much. It's that much puke. You just don't even wash it. You just put it in a plastic shopping bag. And you're like, you know what? The environment can deal with this one. And then you go back to bed. And then maybe by that night, you're ready to drink again. So you decide to go to IHOP first, maybe Waffle House. I personally think Waffle House is a little better for hangovers because IHOP is sweeter. IHOP is more like, I mean, they're both good when you're still drunk. But I feel like IHOP is better when you're drunk, and Waffle House is better when you're hungover. Even though, don't get me wrong, they're both good when you're drunk. But I don't want all that syrup and shit when I'm hungover. No, there's no Denny's. I've been to Denny's though. I've lived around a Denny's. In Washington and Oregon, they had this place called Sherry's. That's kind of like a Waffle House situation. They're pretty good. But yeah, Denny's. I get down on some Denny's. I take Waffle House over Denny's though, anytime. I don't understand what is going on here. Oh, I'm just simply going the wrong way. No Waffle House in Toaster Country. Dude, they make some hella toast at Waffle House. They'll put it on the grill with all the other shit. It's like you're getting a whole meal. Just fucking just bread. What am I trying to do? Just ride that thing up? I don't yet. Am I just simply going the wrong way? Is this whole section just nothing? I mean, it could be. I mean, why am I resetting there? I don't get it. Why would we reset right there? Yo, Malibu Stacy. I had a story I was going to tell you. What was it? Oh, I was gonna piggyback on J-Wall's pizza story. That's what it was. But I couldn't type it all out, so I was just gonna tell you in person. And it's very similar to... And so J-Wall told this story about... And everybody's done this. If there's anybody here who's done this, you gotta fess up. I've done it. So somebody, like in this example, it's... He got a pizza delivered, and the pizza delivery guy said, "Enjoy your pizza," and he said, "You too." He was basically reacting like the guy said, "Have a good night," and he just said, "You too," and then he felt like an idiot because the guy said, "Enjoy your pizza," and he said, "You too." I mean, I've done that. I've done that. I've done that exact thing. I mean, if there's anyone here saying they haven't, then you're damn liars. Except Malibu Stacy, because she seemed to think it was pretty funny. I think it's funny, but I've definitely done it myself. So one of my favorite stories is similar to that. Yeah, you're just going through the motions. Yeah, you're just going through the motions. Like, they could say, "Go to hell," and you'd be like, "Yeah, you too." Yeah, I believe you haven't done that. I believe you. I believe you. You probably are more aware than the average person. But yeah, you're just going through the motions. Enjoy your pizza. You don't expect somebody to say, "Enjoy your pizza." He told his mailman to enjoy the movie. That's a good one. That's a good one. Enjoy your meal. You too. You die inside. So here's my funny version of that wasn't. And I laughed about this, and I laughed, and I laughed, and I laughed, and I could say this phrase to this friend of mine that I used to work with. He's a wine salesman, and it was when I was working at the beer shop, and he was kind of he was a sommelier. He was like a master wine taster. And he's a really cool dude. He's super sophisticated, and he could run with high rolling, top dog like restaurants. He could be a waiter. He could be a sommelier at, he was a sommelier at a really nice restaurant in St. Louis, which is not an easy job. Yeah, a sommelier. Right? A sommelier. Hello, John, mate. You would like a cup of tea? You like a cup of tea, John, mate? Yes. Sommelier. It's a fucking wine expert. That's what it means. I don't make the words. It's French, okay? Sommelier. Sommelier. So Pepe Le Pew. Yes, he was Hawaiian. He was a Hawaiian wine expert. Can I get back to the damn story now? But he also, yeah, he was a 7-foot Samoan guy from Somalia. It was crazy. He was born in Somalia. He moved to Hawaii. He started drinking wine at the age of 4. And by 7, he was one of the world's top wine tasters.
So he must lose it with his life.
Hitbox will take a precision level. Mr. J will clear that shit with the controller upside down. First try. Now I forgot my damn story. Okay, I was telling you about this guy I worked with, and this is some funny shit. This is the same lines. He's an Italian, Somalian, Samoan expert wine taster, who likes cookies and U2. He's been to a lot of U2 concerts. He's a deadhead. So let me tell you about this guy. He turned me on to Ween, and he's a huge Flaming Lips fan. So we sort of bonded over that at some point, like maybe even a year or so after he started working there. He was kind of private. He had a lot of money, and he only worked there because his parents made him have a job to get his trust fund. And he was, in his 40s or something, but they always, I guess, made him have a job, or he wanted a small job or something. And he didn't have to work. And so he had a lot of art and had a really nice house in the middle of town. There's like one nice street in town, and he lived on it. And so he's kind of a private guy, really. Not a private eye. He was not a detective as far as I know. But he's fairly private. But the guys sort of got him to open up over time. We talked about the Flaming Lips. It turns out, he just is a fucking hippie who happens to be, a rich wine tasting guy. So, really cool guy. Funny, good sense of humor. Big dude, Samoan. And one day he's helping this lady, and in wine world you have to romanticize wine and say all these really beautiful words about it, and it has notes of volcanic layer and forest floor and truffle beads from the anus of a pig. And he's doing all this stuff, and he's helping this lady for I don't know, an hour. It's to her and maybe a couple other people, and they got this cart full of wine. And they're walking all over the store. He's taking them back. We had this really nice cellar that had just tons and tons of wine in it. And he took them back there. He shows them the cellar. And I just happened to be out on the floor probably doing nothing. And I just seen him doing all this stuff. And when it gets time to wrapping it up, and he's like, well, thanks for coming in. And she said, okay, I'll see you, next time, or thank you so much. And he puts up his hand, he waves, and he goes, how's it going? And he meant to say something like, have a good day, but he said, how's it going? And I fucking lost it. Right there on the sales floor, I hit the floor. I was laughing so hard. He said, how's it going? But he said it like he was saying, have a good one. He's just like, how's it going? And after this long ass session talking to this woman, and so after that, whenever we were saying goodbye to each other, we would just say, how's it going? And we never said bye again after that. And like the Beatles song, hello, goodbye, it was, I don't know why you say goodbye, I say, how's it going? It was pretty good stuff. I eventually wrote a song for him about him stinking up the bathroom at work. He kept playing this really terrible music for me in the back office, and I was like, dude, if you think this is good, I will go home today and I will write you a song. And I was trying to think, what's the song going to be about? And then after lunch, he comes back in the sales office and he says, I really just fucking blew up the bathroom. And so that's when it hit me, I'm going to write a song about him blowing up the bathroom. And so I did. I went home that day and I recorded it, and then I gave it to him the following day. And he thought it was all right. I mean, he's an art collector, and he used to show me different pieces of art that he had or in his home, or like stuff that he'd find on the internet. And I thought some of it was so bad. I just said, man, I'm going to make you a piece of art. And what I thought of, and I actually made this and I gave it to him. I bought a set of stencils and I bought this giant dry erase board. And in black permanent marker, I wrote, "Do not use permanent marker on this board." And it pretty much filled the whole board, and I used the stencils, and it looked really nice, and I gave it to him. And he actually thought that was pretty good, too. Because, it's just stupid. But I think he still has it. I don't know. I'm assuming. But he felt like a real idiot on that, for the "how's it going" thing. Because it was just so awkward. I think that's worse than telling the pizza guy to enjoy my pizza. I mean, how's it going? That's something you say to greet someone. Don't know why you say goodbye. I say, how's it going? Maybe he's gonna have a pizza. Oh yeah, the pizza guy. I said it would have been funny if when the guy said enjoy your pizza and he said you too, if the guy had just like sort of nudged it, like put his foot in the door and kept him from closing the door and been like, okay man, and then he just sort of comes in and starts eating his pizza. Hanging out. He's like, you got any beer in the fridge? Oh, I see vines there. Okay, I get it now. I love the "how's it going" story. That's because I laughed. I can still laugh about that. I've laughed about that for years. I'll tell you another funny story. I guess I'm in the mood. I've been awake for a really long time. I guess I'm in the mood for funny stories. I'll tell you another one. This friend of mine, his name's Mike. A really shy dude. We met at the beer store, and he was a customer. I met a lot of people that way. They roll through, they buy a few beers, and they eventually, you get to know them a little bit. They eventually say, hey, let's hang out and have a beer together. So a lot of people did that. And so I got to know this guy, and, we would put away a lot of beers. And I was super into really rare, weird beers. And so when people got to know me, the amount of money they spent on a single beer always went up, and the amount of weird beer they drank went up. So when people would hang out with me, they'd wanna bust out the good shit, And so that's what Mike eventually did. And we were going to Munster, Indiana for a beer festival. There's a brewery there called Three Floyds. And they do a, yo, Malibu Stacy. Are my alerts not on? What the hell is that, yo? What the shit is going on? Test. No, it says my alerts are on. I don't know, I didn't get an alert. But thanks. So we're driving to, fucking Munster, Indiana, me and this guy who's a firefighter, who I also got into beer, we had this idea, we're going to drive to Indiana. I talked these two guys into doing this shit. We're driving to Munster, Indiana. We're going to go to this beer festival. And I love this story. It's hard to imagine, really, maybe. I'm not really sure. I'll try to explain it the best I can. But we're in Chicago. We stopped off. There's a big beer retailer in Chicago called Binny's, and they have this really large location on the south side, and it's on the second floor of this building. And basically the first floor is just offices and nothing really. It's not really. We couldn't see anything going on, but there's an escalator. You just walk into this little kind of corridor, and then there's an escalator that goes up, and you're in Binny's once you're at the top of the escalator. Once you're at the top, you're in Binny's, and there's a bar that had cool beers on tap, and they had a fuck ton of different beers. And so the three of us sit down, we drink a beer, and we do our shopping. Mike is right behind me checking out, and I'm telling him on the way up, it's this really strange thing at Binny's, at this one, because there's an escalator up and an escalator down, and in the middle, between the two escalators, there's like a series of revolving hooks that you put your shopping cart on. You just sort of like push your shopping cart onto this hook, and it carries your cart down upright, and you just get on the escalator and you walk next to it. Well, me and my firefighter buddy are sitting out in the car, and we're like, what the fuck is taking Mike so long? It'd been like 20 minutes, and he was right behind us. And it is wild. I kept telling him, like, it's so weird, man. It just carries your fucking cart down, but it automatically catches, there's never a moment where it's not going to catch it. It's just an infinite loop of hooks. And Mike comes out, and he puts his beer in the car, and he gets in, and we're smelling beer, like freshly poured beer. And we're like, man, what happened? Smells like beer. You're reeking up the car. We're about to go drink all night and then drive, and we're gonna get arrested because the whole car is fucking reeking of beer. And he said, I'll be right back. And he goes back inside, and he comes back out a few minutes later, and he's got another case of beer. And I said, what happened? And he said, I don't want to talk about it. And Mike's a pretty shy dude. He's an introvert. Like, to get him to open up is kind of hard to do. I had to know him for quite a while to get him to just be like a normal, comfortable person around me. Otherwise, he's really shy. And he said, I don't want to talk about it. And I just kept probing, that's what I do, I want the dirt, I want the story, I'm going to tell the story, so I want to hear I love to tell stories, so I want to hear stories. And he said, well, I'm just going to say this once, and I don't want to talk about it anymore after that. He said, but I pushed my cart down the escalator, and I'm like, wait, what? And he said, I pushed my cart down the escalator, and I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, you didn't use the thing in the middle? And he said, I didn't see the thing. I thought you meant just you put your cart on the escalator and it carries it down. So I immediately just imagine this guy standing at the top of the escalator with his cart full of beer, a shopping cart full of beer, and just looking down the escalator and going, well, he said it was gonna be weird, but I'm going for it, and then just letting go, and then the fucking thing barreling down the escalator, and then at the bottom it goes end over end. It shatters all his fucking bottles of beer. So what he was doing in there was he was helping them clean it up because he felt bad, and then he rebought a bunch of the shit that had broken. So that's what was taking so long, and I started laughing. Man, I laughed for 4 solid days. 4 solid days about that. So later that night, and this guy is Yeah, you could just and imagine. It's the funniest thing that's ever happened in my life that I didn't actually see myself. You know? And so he's like looking around the store like the escalator's broken or something. He's like, it didn't catch my cart. And they're like, yeah, the cart thing's right there. And he's like, oh, fuck, you know, I didn't do the right thing. And I'm just imagining the sound that it's making. It's a busy store. It's this one of the busiest stores in Chicago. They had a ton of customers. It was a festival weekend, so they had a ton of people there. And I'm just imagining the sound that it made. But my favorite moment of the whole thing was that moment right before he let go of the cart, where he just remembered me saying how weird it is for you to just push your cart onto this thing and it just magically catches it. Him just thinking back to me, going, yeah, it's gonna be weird. And then he just pushes the shit down and it was not the result he was expecting. And so I proceeded to laugh and laugh. Like, we're talking deep, guttural laughter for hours on end. We went to a couple different breweries. And so later that night, we went to this beer festival in Flossmoor, Illinois, the night before the big beer festival. And there were like probably 60 people there, all crammed in. Everybody brought all their rarest beers and shit. Everybody had been to that Benny's that day. Because when you travel into that area, you know, Munster's not that far from Chicago. So everybody knows you go hit up that Benny's if you're going to go to Munster. So everybody that night, I'm just going, and we're all drunk, you know. I'm going, hey, did you guys go to the Benny's today? And they're like, yeah, we went to the Benny's. I'm like, this guy pushed his cart down the escalator. And so everybody knew what I was talking about. They were like, no way. And, oh, fuck, man. And then the next day, I kept telling the story. And one of the best moments was after that tasting that night, we're driving to Indiana to check into our hotel room. And I remember he was sitting in the back seat and I was sitting in the front seat, and he was so fucking mad. He just kept going, dude, it's not that funny. It's really not that funny. I'm like, but it is. It's the funniest thing ever. And I remember he was so mad at me laughing that I was trying to hold it in. And he could just see like my shoulders wiggling because I was trying to silently laugh. And he's just like, man, I fucking hate you. It's not that funny. And then the next day we went to Three Floyds, and I proceeded to tell everyone there that he didn't talk to me for a little while after that. And then when I got back to work the next week, I told everybody that came into the store that story. I was like, this dude pushed his cart down the escalator. Oh, it was so magical. It was so magical. The South Loop Benny's pushed his shit right down the fucking escalator. I just loved that it broke so many bottles. I would have probably not been so eager to pay for new ones, but he just went ahead. He was so embarrassed. He just bought the new beer. And he was thinking, you know, that the escalator was fucked up. I just imagine, like, him, like, what did he think? Like, little fairies were just gonna, you know, come out and just carry each 4 different little fairies come out and they carry one corner of his cart down the escalator. Like, it was just a regular escalator, other than the fact that there was a thing to carry your cart down in between 2 escalators. Like, that was the only thing unique about it. The rest of it was just a regular fucking escalator. And one of the saddest parts for him was there's a guy that is like kind of works security. And he was taking a smoke break. He normally sits there and makes sure, I guess, nobody steals stuff or whatever. Maybe he tries to make sure that nobody pushes their cart down the escalator. But he was taking like a 15-minute break. It was just meant to be. I mean, if dude's taking a 15-minute break, it's meant to be. And that's what he should have embraced, you know. But he was so shy anyway you know, he was so embarrassed about the whole thing. I wouldn't have been embarrassed myself. I would have embraced it and laughed. I would have laughed my ass off. He didn't think it was so great, though. And what really tops it off is I did hype that escalator on the way up there. We had about a 9-hour drive. And several times on the way up there, I'm like, man, you're not going to believe this escalator at Benny's, dude. So I'm kind of partly responsible. Some indirect way. Solidarity, go push my cart down the escalator. I don't think they would have been happy about that. You're dead. Okay, fair enough, I guess. They would have been deeply confused. Yeah, we got sloshed that night too. As craft beer nerds, you know, there was at Flossmoor Station in Illinois. There was we got to drink some really rare beer. It was pretty cool. But, you know, there's like a spit bucket, so if there's, you know, you want to rinse out your glass, or if there's some little bit of, you know, because some people don't want to get so shit-faced. So if you don't want it, everybody was just pouring whatever into this pitcher. And at the end of the night, this guy, people just started throwing money down for this guy to chug the whole thing. And he fucking did. This guy chugged an entire pitcher of some pretty nasty shit. I mean, chugged it. He wanted to forget everything. Huh. Okay, so this is probably reverse power-ups. We need fire right there. Yeah. I didn't need the hint, thank you. The jungle. Yeah, it was some pretty wild stuff. It's kind of hard to not get kind of sloshed at a beer tasting, but but yeah, he was definitely ready to yeah, like I said, he didn't talk to me for a hot minute. He didn't talk to me for a hot minute after that weekend. He got enough of me. I couldn't help it though. It was too funny. The amount of joy that it brought people to know that he pushed his cart down that escalator. It had to be acknowledged. I'm guessing I'm gonna go ahead and shrink down here just for fun. Yeah, I mean that's what we want to do. But we did hang out a lot after that. He got over it. He would still say that it wasn't that funny though. Come on, man, it's not that funny. He was like, you didn't even see it. Like, dude, I don't need to see it. Yeah, it may not have been as funny as I was making it, but Maybe I just hadn't laughed in a while and I just really needed it. But it tickled the shit out of me. You didn't even see it. Like, that's what makes it so great. It probably wouldn't have been as funny if I had seen it. But the fact that I get to use my imagination makes it even better. Like, it's one of those things that...
I could be the lover of anybody but her. I could be the lover of
Okay, why do I die doing this?
I see her every morning and watch her fingers forming shapes that are as graceful.
I don't know if I'm in the main world or if I'm in the sub-world, actually.
Turns to a neediness that burns through.
What is that shit?
Like it was butter in the mouth of someone's mother.
Mega Man. Uh-oh. Don't do me like this. Oh. What?
A certain scent of perfume makes me think of her room.
Oh, I'm soft locked.
I'd like
No, I'm
to
not.
be there, lightly touching her
So,
bare back and gently soaking.
did I want to be small
in the
there?
Sweet unspoken, I could be her lover. If it weren't for mother.
Push this trolley down. It's a trolley. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been amazing. I mean, I never saw anything, I mean, other than my buddy saying, how's it going? I never really saw anything that funny at the beer shop. I mean, he was, it's very unlikely that he was the first or last person to do that. Very unlikely. Especially because they have a bar in the store. If he said, how's it going? Oh man, that would have been a life maker. I'm telling you, every time after that, he and I parted ways, we said, how's it going? See, he embraced it. He knew it was funny when he said, how's it going? He didn't try to hide. He did not try to hide. He said, yeah, that was really dumb. And then he went with it. But I was also laughing really, really hard at that. I was laughing so hard. Enjoy your beer, you two. Well, the thing is, I may have actually been enjoying a beer. So, I guess I'm gonna try up here before I go into the depths. Can I do this? This seems bad. Yeah, that was bad. We were able to get out. Okay. Oh, we need the switch. Okay. And now I'm dead again. Great. Oh, you looked up cart escalator? Yeah, dude. It's a magical thing. It just keeps your cart upright, like it's just on the floor. They're pretty cool. So you can see why I was hyped to tell him about it. Yeah, I was fucking hyped to tell him about it. What am I waiting for exactly? Oh, that? So now it's hard to take damage, though. So how do I take damage? Oh, I despawn the cannons. You don't want to do that. So I don't want the mushroom. I want to try to avoid it. Yeah, I want to go fast. Yeah, that sweet moment of that cart barreling its way down the escalator. I would pay some money for that video of that happening, because I just know it's as good as I'm imagining it. Especially if you met the dude, you would know that it's as good. Because he was pretty smart. I mean, he was definitely not a stupid person. So that's kind of what makes that kind of sweet, is when somebody really smart does something really stupid. Let's see. The first album we listened to was called Morning Music by The Residents. And the second album was called Beautiful Eyes. And I don't know what we're listening to by them now. We're listening to Demons Dance Alone, which is kind of some weird versions of some older songs. The way The Residents make music is pretty interesting. A lot of their albums are just compilations of shit that they've made over the years. They're not a normal band that goes into a studio and records an album. They are just record a bunch of shit. There was one album they had that they said they would never release it until they forgot they made it. They just did kind of weird stuff like that. But this one I don't know about. I think this one's pretty strange. Some of it is kind of normal-ish, but this is not one of those. They have about 60 records. They were anonymous for a lot of years. Yeah, I mean, there's a band called Negative Land, and they make sound collage music, which is just blending a bunch of different shit together that you've recorded. They do it in a pretty constructive way with themes and ideas, but yeah, I mean, all my music is like that, where I recorded stuff for, pretty much, I don't know, like my whole life, about 15 years or something, and I just decided to blend all the songs together. Okay, so we needed to get through here, I'm guessing. But what would that do? We could get that mushroom and go through that door. I guess that's what we're doing. I don't get it. What is the end goal here? What? Oh, I can go through here now. Is this what I want to do? I don't like the look of this much. No, we can't do that, can we? Oh, we can do that. I don't like it. I'm not going to try to take this. So yeah, that's how I make music now. I just record a bunch of shit and then I try to make it all into one long song that just sort of flows into itself. So, you know, there might be a full song somewhere in it, but a lot of it is just kind of transitioning between noise and melodic kind of things that I like, and then I'll throw a song in there, and then when the song's over, I'll blend that into, like, my latest one has some Sweatin' to the Oldies in it, and it's Richard Simmons talking over a Supreme song. The song, I think it's the Supreme, or maybe it's Diana Ross, Someday We'll Be Together. And, you know, it's the chorus, Someday We'll Be Together. And Richard Simmons is like, thank you for this workout. And he's saying that while the song's going. And then I have some audio from the movie Castaway when Wilson is sort of floating away in the ocean. And Tom Hanks is yelling, Wilson! Wilson, I'm sorry! And, you know, so you have the song Someday We'll Be Together as Tom Hanks is losing Wilson, and Richard Simmons is talking over that. So as I do that, and then I'll throw like some more of my instrumental shit in there, and then it just gets pretty random. That VHS grounds. All right, let's try this. I don't want the mushroom. Do we not win? Do we really not win? We don't win. We need a bomb. How do we become Link? Wait, where is the goal? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. So I don't believe you. So I don't get it. So the axe is where? It's like right here. It's in the lava. It's under this, isn't it? It's like right here. So we need the POW. Kill the Thwomp. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I'm kind of getting in the habit of checking Discord now. Pretty proud of myself. I don't really get what we're doing here. I don't understand how we get to the goal. I mean, we need to bomb this, I guess. But I don't understand what happens after that. That does not look like the axe. I mean, the axe should be right under me. Yeah, I'm getting better. I'm checking it daily. I don't get it. I guess we would just have to be Link and find out. Oh wow, this is okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and time out here. Silly Bears is more proud. Oh, there's a one-way. I wonder if we could have just gone down that pipe. Probably not. I was just talking about music, I think, and sort of how I make music now. The way I make music changed about 1.5 years ago or something. So I had all this music that I'd recorded that, to me, they weren't really songs. And I had all these different videotapes, home movies, that had all this cool stuff on it that I'd recorded. And so I took the audio from the home movies and I put it to music and from various time periods, and I just made songs out of that. Like there's one called "Got Some Grapes for You" that it's got my grandma talking on speakerphone saying "Got some grapes for you." It's got my dad called CNN sometime in the mid '90s. It's got him talking on CNN. He had it on a VHS tape, and when he died, I transferred that VHS tape to a DVD, and then I took the DVD and took the audio off of that. So I've got him and his mom in the same song, and then I just sort of put it to music that I've recorded at various times, along with a drum machine and some other stuff. And it seemed to make sense. So that's just kind of the gist of what I do. I take just old audio clips. I have a home video of my first ever girlfriend saying hi to my mom. I turned that into a song. And actually, the music for that song is a song that I wrote with her in mind quite some time ago. So it only made sense that, I wrote this guitar part, thinking about one specific moment that happened at Wendy's. It was a Wendy's restaurant where she worked, and we were off and on again, a couple for probably 4 years or so. We were, this is the first girlfriend I ever had, and she came over to my house one night, and I was thinking about her anyway, and she sort of acted like, we were gonna get back together. It's a little creepy, but I'm okay with that. It's more, it's not meant to be creepy. It's not the intention. So I like this guy named Daniel Johnston, and he wrote for about, he passed away last year. It was really sad. He's one of my all-time favorite musicians, and probably one of the top 3 most influential musicians that I've ever had. And what influenced me so much about him was that he didn't really worry about the way his music sounded quality-wise, but he wrote, every song was basically about the same girl that he went to high school with, and he wrote about that same girl for his entire life until he died. And I have no interest in doing that, but I'll take that one song and make that about her, because she was special to me. So why not have a song? That's good material in my eyes. If it comes from a place of sincerity, then I think it's good. So she was working at Wendy's. She came over to my house randomly, and as far as I knew, she had a boyfriend, and what was I supposed to do here? I gotta find a Link costume somehow. And it sort of blew my mind. I was like, oh, cool, we're gonna get back together, and that's gonna be awesome. And I recorded her saying hi to my mom, just because I couldn't believe that she was there. She just popped up randomly, just knocked on my door in the middle of the night. And so the next day, we were supposed to meet up, and I think she was already regretting. I just want to see if there's a Link. If we can see a Link costume up here. You think there's a Link sword behind that mushroom? I don't think so. Would that even matter? How would we get it out? Should we try it? So, we were gonna meet up, and I think she was regretting maybe what she did. And so I went to Wendy's to say hi or whatever. And she was just like, yeah, it's not happening. And so the song is called Wendy because I figure why use her real name anyway. Okay, I don't like what's happening. Okay, I guess we should just try this. Oh, we can't try this? What the shit, man? Where's the fucking Link costume, Lebowski? And so that always kind of bothered me, you know.
You can know a needle's eye or a hungry
I mean, obviously I'm over it now. It's been quite some time, but I think it's still worthy of a song, you know. Just instead of me sort of writing the song. Oh wow, they dumped me in here again, huh? Thanks for that follow. You're awesome and amazing. Oh yeah, this is ridiculous to do with the mushroom. I don't want to do this with the mushroom. So now we have to just sit here, I guess. Where does that door go? Maybe the door just comes down here? Yeah, lurk away. I have no issues. Oh no, there's no sorry for bringing it up. No, not at all. I was just talking about the song. If I didn't want to talk about it, I wouldn't. I'm totally okay with it. I mean, I like the song. I think it's a sweet sounding song, and I'm definitely proud of it. And I feel lucky that I have that audio that I could use in it. That because I like that kind of stuff. I like that kind of stuff. Yo, Druid. I like home recordings and shit in music. I think it's neat. A lot of my stuff is really kind of just raw like that, bad sounding audio, old crap. Just bad sounding crapola. I haven't always made music like that. I just like it much better. Because I'm not really a traditional musician. I play some guitar, I play a little bit of keyboards, but just enough to get by.
Terrified, I tried to quit, but I need
Just enough to set something, you know. Just enough to set it to music. And then even still, I often will steal other music to sort of supplement my lack of talent. You know what level doesn't sound good? It's called #DGR the Troll Castle. How long have I think this might be a record for how long I played a DGR level. I don't know. Did she say when I went to see my baby he was wearing a nightgown? That may be something that was said. If so, that this song can be about me. I like to wear a nightie, right? I wish I understood why this area exists. I'm just waiting out the timer if anybody's wondering. There's nothing I can do in here. So I am soft locked. I am soft locked for 40 more seconds. But at least we ruled out where that pipe goes. Yeah, this song's pretty cool. This song is pretty cool. Yeah, I was cracking up really hard in J-Wall's chat earlier. I had such a great time. That was actually one of the best streams I've been a part of in a while. Like as far as just hanging out, chatting, that was really fun. We had some random ass shit going. We had the most random shit. I was laughing hard. I don't know what he was doing in that game. I have no idea. I barely even watched the game. That's how good the stream was. You know it's a really good stream when you're not really watching the gameplay. I think, anyway. That can be a good sign. You're just having a good time chatting. Alrighty, so we have to find a Link suit somewhere, I guess. I don't know how we do that. How do we find a Link suit? I don't believe we need the Link suit. I think that's a troll. I don't believe we need the Link suit. But I mean, really, anytime the girl that fell in the toilet gets involved, it's always fun. Oh, right on, Malibu Stacy. Cool, cool. I'll just be sitting here looking for a Link costume. Dying to this ridiculous jump. What is the deal with this level? I mean, this level has been so unfair to me. This is $5.99.9 Andy worthy. I'm just throwing it out there. This is $5.99.9 Andy worthy. Steal your lunch money worthy. This might even be like bang your mom in front of you worthy. This level. This whoever this made this level. I feel like they need to witness their mom getting banged. Just throwing it out there. I don't understand. So much. This level is evil. It's pure evil. Look at that jump. That is a pure evil jump. That's pure evil. But honestly, I thought we weren't going to get out of the beginning. What's up here? I don't... Oh, what's this?
Hold up. Who is it?
Rolling.
Tattoo.
Okay, I want to come up here. Dude, this instrumental version. Where is the Link costume? Is it up here somewhere? Could it be behind one of these things? What does this do? Well, it can't really, can it? Burn it all down? Dude, I would love to burn it all down. You have no idea. I don't understand. I don't think this is right. Where is the Link costume? I don't believe we need one. Oh. No, it's behind that one up. But how would I get there? It's behind that one up. Okay. Okay. No, I don't get you. I don't get you. 'Cause that door just takes me back to here. I could not activate this switch. What would that do? I mean, we can go in that door. What if we go in that door with a mushroom? What happens then? We would end up right here with a mushroom. Then we could jump over, but that doesn't... Does that help? I don't think that helps. We could get back here with the mushroom, theoretically. We could get over here with the blue switch activated still. I do not see what that would do. I do not see how we're gonna get that link power up. It's right there. It's just right there. Maybe if the blue is activated, this won't be here? No, that won't be true though. So we need to grab the mushroom. So what we'll do is we'll grab the mushroom. I didn't mean to do that. We'll grab the mushroom, we'll go around, we'll reset with the blue. That won't help. Ah! I can't get it though. Okay, so we have to wait out the timer. Unless I could get, well... Okay, now where do I need to go? In here. I did not mean to do that. Holy shit, man. I wanted to make a bomb. Oh well, at least we know what to do. At least we know what to do. Yeah, I was just trying to make a bomb. Yeah, it's one of the worst ones I played. But they're all kind of like this, to be honest. I mean, every time I do one of these sessions now, I'm finding one that takes 2 hours. You know what I mean? It's every fucking time now. That's just how these are. I mean, they're like the Carl levels, but they don't work. There's something very strange and specific about the DGRs that are different from any other type of level. I mean, they're different in that they basically just try to hide everything from you, you know? That's... Carl levels, they don't do that. In Carl Troll levels, everything reveals itself easily and naturally, and you don't really struggle. But these, it's just all about that struggle. It's all about the player, or I mean the creator, just trying to outsmart you in some way. Trying to hide something from you that you desperately need. That's what this whole entire level has been about, is just hiding things. It's not been really the worst one I played though, somehow, because I mean, I'm not just looking for hidden blocks all the time. So that's nice. I mean, I don't really think there's been much hidden, you know, that's the weird thing about it. Not been a lot of hidden shit. There's a lot of waiting. You know, obviously we've been soft locked several times. Because his, what does DGR call it? His forced death area, because he doesn't want to call it an anti-soft lock, because that's what Carl calls it. His forced death area is useless. I don't think he actually tried it out to see if you could die. Because with a mushroom, I don't think you can. I don't know. I don't know if that trick is possible with a mushroom. Might be. But I mean, no normal person is going to pull that off. No normal person is going to play this level though, I guess. It's just the fact that it also makes you wait on this. That's absurd. This level is insane. And we're back. So even the fact that they tell you to be Link, why? Why would they even tell you that? That's almost too kind for this level. Why not just fuck everybody royally? I'm gonna die again. There's no question about it. I'll die for some stupid reason. I still don't understand where the goal is. I mean, it's right underneath me. Should I just jump down there? Oh, I see. See, I don't get it, man. I don't think I can hit that. Should I just jump down here? Is this right here? Yo, thanks for the G's. Holy shit, man. God, what was that? 3 hours? 3.5 hours or something? I mean, granted, I had quite the extensive story times in there.